I've been nourishing my skin with the best stuff for a long time. And after losing all this weight, if I can drink the wrinkles off my face, therefore I need no fillers or lotions or potions or those type of things. At 56 years old to be a man, I think it's done a remarkable job after I've had the success I've had with the weight loss. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm Rusty Lackey. I've been with It Works Global for 17 consecutive years full time. It's put me in a position when I left corporate America. I got tired of giving the best of me to corporate America, and what was left of me, I was giving it to my wife and kids. And by the way, I've been with Ms. Lackey this February, it'll be 40 years. I met her in 1979. I've been a full-time family for 17 years, and that's what I set out to be. I took the skill set I was using for a major bank, and I left them, and I started applying the skill set in a distribution business with It Works Global, and I developed a story, but I helped a lot of other people do it. So this is what I understand. That, are you tired of creating short-term solutions instead of creating lasting results? And if you're tired of creating short-term solutions, I want to talk mainly about your health tonight. You need to find people that's been highly successful, and that's what I've done in my career with It Works Global. By the way, I've done hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of business. Our organization has. I have the best team in the world. To me, it's the Super Bowl champion team every year on a consistent basis because we've been here longer than everybody. I'm the oldest guy in the deal because I made up my mind we're going to see it through because I got with the right leadership. I aligned myself with the right people to get me the lifestyle that I was after with my wife and kids, which is Mr. and Miss Pentecost. And therefore, I have lasting results of following this guy's leadership. And anytime you're going to be successful, you have to follow long-term success. You can follow short-term anything, but see, a while ago we just stated, are you tired of short-term solutions? And if you have short-term solutions, that is, everything is short-term. And to me, we have one life to live, and I want to go after it in a particular manner where I could create solutions for other people's problems, but I could help all of humanity go to the next level. And I have a product today that's been on the market for the last couple years. It belongs to us. And we have three categories with It Works Global. One is one of the best nutrition available for human consumption on the planet. Patents pending on the process called Fresh Lock. That's part of the regimen I took that actually, I think it saved my life. And then I have the best skincare. You can see I have no wrinkles after losing all this weight. And then I have a product that I'm more excited today than I've ever been after 17 years. It's called Keto Coffee. The results that we're getting from the coffee is pretty amazing. And why I like this, because coffee is the highest traded commodity in the world. There's 500 billion cups of coffee drank every year. 87% of those are drank in the home. So I don't have to reteach people to do something different. They're already doing it. And so all I needed you to do is just switch to this particular coffee. And here's why. Number one, you get paid to do it, but that's not why we done it. It is a weight loss coffee. It's a coffee I thoroughly enjoy. I drink it 2 cups a day, and this is what I get. I get natural energy all day long. At 56, I have a very full schedule from 4 a.m. in the morning till about this time at night, and I do that because if it works, I get to do that because I really own my time. But I have a very large organization, and I'm pouring myself into this organization because I want them to live like I get to live. So with the energy, I desperately need it, but I have a mental focus and a mental clarity that I hadn't had in years. But also it's curved my appetite. And so if you could drink a coffee right now and the side bonus of it after getting energy, mental clarity, and it curbing your appetite for junk because it's starting to attack your belly fat and you could lose a couple pounds of fat and get paid to do that, wouldn't you like to get paid to lose fat? That's exactly what we've been doing for a very long time. 2 years after I left corporate America to do this, they found a tumor wrapped around my pituitary. In the next 3 years, I went from about 258 to 750 pounds, and I'm done. I had to do 9 months of medical treatment, which is the most horrible thing that's ever happened to me, and I vowed I will never do that again. That is my own personal preference because of they got the tumor, but I was left so sick, and I was left at very large, and my legs would swell up so big they would abscess and rupture. And right now, my legs from my knees to my ankles are black because they used to be this big around, and and I couldn't even walk. I was trapped in a body. And so all I've done differently is I made up my mind that I was not going to be a victim and I was going to go after lasting results. But I knew I had to get up and I had to go out and fight. but I had to play to win. I had to stop playing it safe. I had to take my health care back into my hands, and I stopped paying people to keep me sick or keep me on medications. I just come after my health with everything I had, because what I was after was more important than where I was. And that's those two little girls that are now, they're grown women, they're daddy's girls, and the woman I love most in the world, and I've been with her since 1979. So was it easy? No, it was not easy. But I had to play to win. I had to put the right things in my body to get the right results. But I started moving. I started getting up, and I started every day. I got up and I fought for the last 12 years every single day. And I've made a positive contribution to losing this 507 pounds naturally. And by making that contribution, now I'm more excited than I've ever been, because I don't want you to be where I was. And in the meantime, I've been able to create a 7-figure income because of that, because after all these years, it begins to compound, and we've helped a lot of people lead the way into becoming 7-figure earners. And I don't know if that's what is on your mind or not, but if you would like to get paid to drink coffee, and you would like to share a concept of distribution, and I want to tell you exactly how I done it. Number one, when I left corporate America, come home and call Mr. Pentecost, and I got in business with him. That was a very long time ago. And then I said, back to back, we're going to stay with this thing until the very end. This is the last career I'm going to ever need, because I love helping people. I love creating an influence in other people. I loved helping people to develop in leadership. And so we have something very special going on for the next few days. Normally, if you want to get into business, you ever thought about paying for Christmas this month? I think I can show you a way how we can get it done. If you'll just listen, and you promise you won't quit. See, you never quit on nobody but yourself. You quit on your wife, you quit on your husband, you quit on your children, and that just becomes a way of life. And if you're tired of proving people right, because they predict that you won't stick to anything or make it happen, they predict that your diet won't work, that you'll be done in about 3 weeks, because that's the main New Year's resolutions, is, number one is weight loss. Number two is I need to make some additional money. And therefore, if you get committed to creating a lasting solution, I want to follow people that have been successful. And I want to ask you this. If you want to get your health in line and want to lose body fat, and you want to do it right one time, who do you want to listen to? Somebody that's lost the same 10 or 20 or 15 pounds for the last 10 years, every year for 10 years, or somebody that's lost over 500 pounds in 12 years. I want to establish a pattern of success here, a pattern that we got committed to where we're going. And who do you want to teach you how to get out of debt? Somebody that's already done it, somebody hopes they're going to do it, or somebody that don't have the discipline to stick with something. See, we're going to teach you how small wins every single day, compounded over time, creates a big win, a big victory. That is where the compound and the multiplication kicks in. So if you ever dreamed of starting a business, and you have a smartphone and you have a kitchen table, I do business from where I'm sitting right now all over the world. I do business in Japan, South Korea, Europe, Australia, Canada, right here. And I never really leave the confines of my home, because we're going to use technology. Because Mr. Pentecost is one of the smartest men I've ever met. And he's created a whole digital platform. And with this digital platform, I think I've heard we're one of 3 companies, and we're spanking the industry right now, because we're going to recreate ourselves about every 18 months. Most companies are doing good to do it every 5 years. And what you have to know before I explain this to you, we're in the consumable business. This repeats itself every 30 days, but also it starts to compound itself, because we're a really results-driven company. And therefore, the weight loss stories and the health stories are unparalleled to anything I've ever seen. And so, when you get excited about something, you stay in the honeymoon phase, because you set yourself in the service of other people, so you'll be blessed in direct proportion for the quality of efforts expended. So if you thought you want to be a full-time family, or you thought you just want to pay for Christmas, I'm going to put you in a position that you can't turn this down. So it normally costs you $99 to get into business with us. And what that gets you a marketing kit. It's about $100 worth of products in there. That's going to get you 2 replicated websites, totally informational. These websites are digital. You're going to also get a free app that goes on your phone that is digital. And so why are we setting the pace in the industry now? Because, these particular sites that you have, they do all the transacting for you. You have an eSuite that tracks all your business. You also have a training academy that we're going to throw in there with you to help you in live stream video to teach you and train you. But here's how we win. For 17 years, it's the leadership. We pride ourselves in being great leaders, and that means we're great servants to other people. That's not we're your boss. No, we believe in one team, one mission, and when we get in harness with you, we're going to take it to the next level for whatever your dreams and visions are. But no, you remember when I said it costs normally $100 to get in? Back when I got in 17 years ago, it was $300. But now it's just $99. But for next couple days, we're going to let you have exactly the entire business in a box for $20. Mr. Pentecost made up his mind. He wants to help more people, put you in a position to win, to pay for Christmas, to get yourself out of debt, to follow. If you give us one solid year of coming after this and letting us work with you, because we believe in one team, one mission, you give us a year, we'll change your life forever. That is a fact. I've been proving that for 17 years alongside Mr. Pentecost and the other leadership here at It Works Global around the world. And so for $20, you're going to get everything you need to do business. And that is step one, is just joining, taking the chance on you and having a product line that is results driven. Can you imagine drinking a couple cups of coffee a day and you helping somebody else get rid of a couple pounds of belly fat a week? You know, the stories I've heard today are anywhere from the first week 2 to 4 to 6 pounds. In the first 3 months, couples are losing 30, 40, 50 pounds, and they're doing this together because why? They're seeing results right now because there's not a product in the market like this. And of course, I can't find nobody's story like mine. And so, you know, that's what consistency does for you. So step 2, in your distribution business, we're going to teach you how to do commerce right here from your smartphone. Whatever format you have where you're going to just share the story that you create, which you're your own marketing. When you create a story, you share that with passion and conviction, and that becomes contagious. And you go out and you're going to find 5 people that want to drink coffee and lose weight and maybe get paid later. And so when you find 5 loyal customers, in the first 72 hours, in the next 30 days, this is what's going to happen. You're going to become Fast Start bonus qualified. But if you get that done in the first 30 calendar days, they're going to give you another $150 worth of product free. You tell me what a better deal. You can't even go to McDonald's and take your 2 kids and your spouse over there and eat ice cream for $20. And so we want to put you in a position to win. Because remember we said we want lasting results. And you remember we said, are you tired of short-term solutions? Well, no, we're going to give you a lasting solution, but it's going to give you results driven. That's why people stick with something a very long time. That's why I've been with my wife for going on 40 years. She's a very results driven individual. And so here we go. In step 2, you got your 5 loyal customers, but you just become Fast Start bonus qualified. Have you ever heard of getting your bonuses up front? Before, not at the end of the year, not at vacation, but there's a man out here that will actually pay you a Fast Start bonus, unlimited bonuses like every Friday. And so here's how that works. You're going to go out and find 3 people that want to get in business with you. They want to have a distribution and get a portal as to where they can do commerce all over the world from their kitchen table and their smartphone. And when you teach them how to do steps 1 and just half of steps 2, now they're Fast Start bonus qualified. But what does that mean? That means if you get that done today for $20, then on Friday, you're going to have $100 per person Fast Start bonus right in your banking account. They touch buttons and they wire money right to your accounts for that. I got a good friend of mine. I've known him for over 10 years. His name is Ronnie. And he got on the coffee. He and his wife had some great results the first week. He's wanted to share it with some other people. And I said, let's just get paid to do it. In the first week, by following those 3 little steps, he made $300 the first week, $200 the second week. And he's called me and said, why am I getting all this money? I said, oh, that's your Fast Start bonuses. He said, you mean I get bonuses up front before I get my commissions? I said, yes, sir, you do. But we want to put you in a position to win. We want you to put you in a position to become profitable right out of the gate. Say, our system is guaranteed to work. I've never seen anything that they guarantee to work. If you work this particular system, it really works. How do I know? I've been doing it for 17 consecutive years. I have a very large organization around the world. We move hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of consumable products. And I was asked just today when I did a presentation, this young lady said, well, what did I make my first month? I said, I don't really remember. All I know that I've been paid every month for the last 17 consecutive years off of what I did the very first month. So that means we're into residual passive income. And so if you're looking for a way to actually get your life back, get your health back one time, and you want to create a residual passive income through distribution of a product line that is exclusive to you, nobody can get our product line unless they go to your portal or somebody on your team's portal. And also, I'm going to go back to Ronnie. Within the last 5 months, Mr. Ronnie, not only has he earned a lot of money in residual income, but those Fast Start bonuses, he has about 150 distribution points around the United States of America within a 5-month period because he consistently went after, because he has a dream and a vision. He casted a vision because he saw the bigger picture, that if he helped enough other people get successful and get to where they wanted to go, he would never have to worry about his own success. That's all we've done for the last 17 consecutive years. So if you're ready for change and you're ready to be the change, you have to see the change. Change starts from within. You can't change what's out here until you change what's in here. And once you change what's in here and you get with the right leadership, and that particular leadership is going to coach you and be right with you, we empathetically get in harness with you and we become cohesive. And what does that mean? Well, when we stick together, we bond together like a family, like a true family, because we're all going in the same direction because we have an objective that we're going to accomplish together. I played football a lot of years. And you know what? There was 11 men on the field. Every man executed his position to create the winning teams I was on. I have a Super Bowl winning championship team that we win every year. They already got plenty of rings, got plenty of trophies, got all the stuff we've gotten all these years. Because why do we do it? We can't do a one-man show deal. We do it as a team. And so if you're looking for a leadership team to join, It Works Global is the one to be with. They have a tried and proven success record. They have tried and proven products that get results. They have a compensation plan, and the way we pay you, well, that gets results as well. So can you imagine, are you going to go into 2019 just like you're leaving 2018? Are you going to rev things up right now, and you're going to bust those New Year's resolutions? You go from where you are, and by the time we hit January 1 in a couple of weeks, you're going to be in full steam ahead, and you're going to own 2019, because 2019 will be the best year you've ever had. You're set up in your posture for greatness, because we live in a capitalistic system. The best country in the world is the United States of America. If you're fortunate enough to live here and be here and participate in a program such as this, not only can you own your health, and you could own your time as well, because the only currency you have is the time in which we all have. That clock is ticking. We're all on the clock. It's what you do with your time. It's what you do with right now that makes things, it takes it to the next level, because right now is your masterpiece. Yesterday is gone. We're not promised tomorrow, but do you have a willingness to go out and share and help other people go to the next level? If you have the willingness to get in harness with other people and help create solutions for their problems through a product line is highly successful. It's results driven. The only way this stuff don't work is if you don't drink it. The only way this compensation program and you getting paid from your smartphone sitting in your kitchen is if you just don't do it. See, you have to believe just a little bit in you. In fact, we'll believe in you more than you believe in yourself till we get you going. And we're going to empathetically get in harness with you, and we're going to work side by side, because what did I say we are? We are one team, one mission. And we have multitudes of success stories around the world. And you ain't seen nothing yet. If you're ready to take ownership of 2019, you need to start taking ownership of it right now. So what I want you to do is get back with the person that got you on this live. I've done these lives every Tuesday night for 17 consecutive years. This will be the last one I do this year because Christmas, I think, falls on Tuesday of next week. But you can guarantee I'll be back here to support you all the way to wherever your dreams and vision is going to take you. What I see in most people today, you don't have the ability, if you've never been in a position to dream big, because you've always been held in your environment based off of your history. So we're going to let you out of this history jail, and what we're going to do is we're going to give you immunity to go out and dream as big as you want to take ownership. It doesn't matter what happened to your family, where you come from, what your race is, what your religion is. None of that even matters. See, I believe there's only one race in the world. That is the human race. And here's why I think we've been so successful. Because I don't wake up by alarm clocks. But I know what it is to be sick, and I know what it is to be behind the eight ball, but I know what it is to take ownership of right here, to make up your mind you're going to fight every single day. When you hit the door, you're going to fight life, because if not, life will beat you up. And when you start fighting life and you start swinging and you start connecting to what you're swinging at, you'll start to make things happen. And so when you start to make things happen, you'll start to become an accomplished person. When you start to become accomplished, you're going to start to feel the sense of accomplishment, that you've made something happen. And when you help other people make it happen, there is not a better feeling in the world to step into that leadership role where you start to influence people to the next level. Nobody's made the most yet. There is no one-man show on earth. Every time you go somewhere, you have to have a team of people to get to go with you. And I'm going to tell you what, and sometimes when you make your break for freedom, they're going to send the dogs after you. And they'll send the dogs after you. But this is what I promise. And I've been doing this longer than everybody. If you scale the fence for your freedom, I'm going to be on the other side with a getaway car. You jump in the getaway car with me, and we'll make those dogs they send it, we'll make them choke on the dust. In fact, we'll catch it all in the rear view mirror, and we'll throw that thing in reverse. We'll back over a couple of those dogs, but we'll keep progressing forward to whatever your dreams and your visions is, because I believe you deserve it. See, this is what I do. Just with one race in the world, I believe that's all there is. I don't see color. I don't see nationality. What I see is I unconditionally love you. And see, unconditional love means that all I want you to be, that you owe me to love you, is I want you to be happy, healthy, and successful. And that's it. I'll sit up and support you to no end because I unconditionally love all of humanity. Most of us have been in a position that we've been conditionally loved, and that means other people say, if you work really hard and do this for me, I will love you. You can be my friend. That is a false manipulation. It's called a pseudo-love, because here's who you are. And I'm going to finish up with this. Since the beginning of time till the end of time, there's never been another person like you. I believe before the foundation of the world that God Almighty chose each one of us, and He put seeds of greatness into us. And as we get older, as we step into our gifts, that those seeds of greatness start to manifest into those gifts, we're going to live up to our full potential. Right now, most of us have never lived up to our full potential because we're always listening to somebody else that says, that won't work, you can't do that. The reason they do that is because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to take the step up and step out and leave them behind. And therefore, that's the dogs I'm talking about. They'll send after you. But see, now that you know who you are, that you're one of a kind and you're priceless, because there's never been a person like you, nor will there ever be. Now that you know who you are, you have to become a model and a mirror that other people can see the reflection of who you are and see themselves through you, because what you're sharing, the unconditional love, and you let them know how important and how valuable they are. See, once you know that you're priceless and that you're one of a kind, that constitutes your value and how much you matter. Now that you know how much you matter, do not hesitate. Take a chance on you. It's only $20. This $20. Where else in this world have you ever seen an opportunity that you could take a $20 bill and that could turn into a 7-figure income for you? You know how I know that? It's done it for me several times. It's done it for a lot of people on my team several times. Take a chance on you, and we'll be willing to support you till the end. And I can tell you one thing. When you wake up in the morning and you didn't wake up by an alarm clock and you don't owe nobody nothing, and you have your spouse on your arm, and you have your 2 little girls running around such as I did, and I never missed nothing else in their life because I took a chance on me because they were worth it. I appreciate you being on this call. Catch me at the first of the year every Tuesday night through 2019. I'm going to be here to support you, but this is what else I want you to do. Make 2019 your year. And how are you going to do that? You're going to take ownership right now. Too long if you procrastinated and you waited. Right now is your time. It's your time to take ownership. It's your time to shine. Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless you. I love you. You matter. You are valuable. Now take ownership of now that you know who you are. Take it to the real next level. Step up, reach back and help somebody and take them with you. Until 2019, y'all make this the best Christmas, the best December you've ever had, because you deserve it, because you're worth it. Good night.